Hey everybody, it's Dan Miller riffing on mortgage. Another beautiful day in the mortgage business. Today we're talking about first-time buyers. They are afraid. They're scared of what's happening in the market. They're not sure what to do, and you, my friend, can help them. And here's why. First-time buyers have nothing to be afraid of. And let me tell you why that's true in this particular case. First of all, their rent is likely still way more than the mortgage on the house, even with the increase in interest rates now running close to 6% in most markets. There is no problem with doing a rent versus own comparison. I encourage you to be able to show them, practically speaking, why it is financially much smarter for them to own in almost every market in this country. So again, rent is still more than the mortgage. Oh, by the way, rent will continue to increase because in an inflationary market, that's what happens to rents all throughout history. It's also true that prices escalate in inflationary markets. So prices and rents are going up, which means that even if interest rates stay the same, it'll get more expensive, not less expensive, to buy a house. The other thing that's really important to remember is that because inventory is at really historic lows, as well as unemployment being at historic lows, those are two factors that tend to be associated with real estate values. Both of those things bode well for the long term in real estate. And again, even if the increases in equity year over year go down, so yeah, of course, we had 2 crazy years. I mean, we'll never see these kinds of equity increases again potentially in our lifetime. We had 2 years that were crazy, and now it'll get more normalized. But again, even if that normalizes, maybe it's 3%, depends on your market, or 6 or 7% on some of the more growth-oriented markets. Still, that's a lot of appreciation that you get, and because inventories are low and our unemployment levels are low, that's going to continue. So, easier to get offers accepted right now. If you've been shopping for a while, you've had to compete with 27 people, now you can compete with 1 or 2 people. Get out there and get those offers in, and you're going to have better success rates. And always, you can refinance later. If rates drop, make sure that your borrower understands, they could drop in a year, or they could drop in 2 years. Maybe they never drop, but maybe they do. And if they do, they get to take advantage of that. And by the way, if they don't, they'll think they're the smartest person in the world because rates might be at 8 or 9 or whatever percent, right? So really important. They can always refi later. Buy with confidence. Long-term real estate investment has been a fantastic investment. It's a great way to get yourself started building equity. Buy without fear.